Damn, Sway, this shit crazy.
Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Sorry about that, family. Did I take too long? Sorry, guys. Hold on. Let me go ahead and set everything up right here. Can everybody hear me? Can everybody see me? Seems like it's still blackened out for you guys. Hold on. Hold on, family. We just got some good old... Shout out to the family up in here. Hold on. We just got some good old coffee and milk. Well, actually, not even coffee and milk, but we just got milk. I accidentally grabbed up the cup that only had milk inside. Look at this. Just milk. Just flat out milk. Look, hold on. Literally milk. My favorite. I don't even drink coffee, so I'm super happy that we didn't get any coffee today. I did get a donut just now from the coworkers. So W coworkers, W life, W family. You know how that go. But as you guys are coming through, if you guys don't mind, can everybody drop a little 1 in the chat? If you guys can see me and hear me, drop a 1 in the chat. If you guys can hear me and see me real quick, man. Preach, man. Cheers. Drink your milk. Drink your water. As of right now, stay hydrated. I need a little bit more milk in my system, man. I haven't drank milk in like, what, 4 days, 5 days? I need a little milk in my system real quick, man. Here we go. Drop a 1 in the chat, friends and family. Drop a 1 in the chat. How's everybody feeling? We got Kevin up in the building. Jay, what's up? Emser, what's up? Daniel, what's up? George, what's up? Dee Ward's up in the building. Gotta have Kicks is up in the building. I see you. Chuck Clark is up in the building. Aaron, what's up? BJ with the Uno. Joey, what's up, man? My boy got the whole laptop set up at work. Hey, yo, I'm not playing around, guys. Wherever it comes down to it, man, my friends and family up in here, they already know, man. The grind don't stop with the stream. Shout out to the W coworkers. Shout out to the W bosses that work with you, boy BG. They literally let the show run, man. Can you everybody drop a W coworkers in the chat? They literally run this thing up. Like, I kid you guys not, I ended up moving a little bit of the things around so we can actually look comfortable, so we can actually bear with the streams here in the school. And let me tell you guys, it's going to be a good one, man. Carlos, what's up? Chancho, what's up? AJ all day. I missed on 3 devices and 5 sizes. I have never hit on sneakers. Hold that thought, AJ. We're going to talk more about that very soon. In the meantime, before we do anything and everything here, can I ask you guys this question? It is Wednesday, April 16th, 8:35 in the morning here in Eastern Standard Time. Can you guys let me know in the chat, how is everybody feeling today? Let's do a little mental check real quick. Mental check. All right, mental health check. Let's tap in with your guys' mental health real quick. I feel like we got to speak about this a little bit, at least once a week. How is everybody feeling today, man? How did you guys wake up today? Did you guys feel amazing? Feeling a little bummed out, feeling a little sad, feeling a little angry, feeling a little bit happy, feel a little bit of just a iffiness, you know what I'm saying? What's it looking like for you guys? Before we start by talking about sneakers, before we start talking about SB4s, before we talk about Shockdrop, before we talk about exclusive access, can we just talk a little bit? Mental health check real quick before we get into the conversations up in here. Let me see. Bree, what's up? Good morning, BG. You helped me cop 5 pairs yesterday. Hey, salute. AJ all day says bummed out. Joseph, what's up? Renee, what's up? Daniel, what's up? I'm going to have to slow down the chat real quick, guys. You guys are going a little too fast for my liking. I can barely keep up with you guys. Is it okay if I can slow down chat so I can read every single comment? Shout out to the 111 up in the building, but I have to slow you guys down. You guys are going too fast. Let's do 50. Let's do 50 seconds. You guys are going too fast. By the way, I do have to say something though. Shout out to the famous RH. And I'm about to tell you guys why. Shout out to the 111 up in the building strong this morning. I got to say a big shout out to the famous RH yesterday. I think he's the one that started up the I seen the replay yesterday, and it was him and this other family member as well too. I can't pronounce their name. But they're the ones that started up. Yo, check Eric Costin's story. And that's when things started getting a little bit wild up in here. So can we go ahead and shout out the famous RH real quick in the chat? Shout out to everybody else that dropped the initial info right then and there within the chat so we could all help each other up in here, man. It was a movie yesterday. I felt like we seen 60,000. I feel like we seen 60,000. I feel like we seen 60,000 pairs roll out, and we feel like we seen 60,000 W's roll out as well too. I kid you guys not. Feeling grateful. Brought my son into work today, teaching him how small businesses ran. Nice, Doxus. Let me find out you guys are going at it strong with the family at work. So am I. Look, I got you guys up in here. No geeking up in here. Yes, sir. How do you get 5 pairs? App won't let me double up. Well, that's the thing. You need multiple devices. It's not just within one app. It's within multiple apps. LJ, what's up? What's going on with the Neon 95s? We'll talk about Neon 95s. We'll talk about 95s in general after our initial conversation real quick. Chase, what's up? Bruce G, what's up? Chancho, what's up? Thanks, fam. Without that link, we were donezo. Fact. We're going to talk about it very soon. Gotta have kicks, what's up? Superfly, what's up? Sincerely, Martin, what's up, man? BG, do you think the SB Force will restock? That's a great question. I don't know. I really don't know. Bright says first pair of 4s. Nice, congratulations. WRH, thanks for the heads up and getting that W. Dude, I was legit posted up. Let's go ahead and talk about what went down yesterday real quick, shall we? So, regardless of the fact some folks took an L, all right? Well, some folks definitely did take an L because apparently they just didn't know what the heck to do at that time frame. We were trying to break down as much as possible, as fast as possible, without giving any wrong information. So first things first, when I dropped you guys that initial statement of nobody catching W's or nobody having exclusive access, did we see anybody actually have exclusive access or what? Because I feel like I've only seen 2 W's that implement exclusive access, but I feel like they were from EU, not from US. Did the US ever have any type of exclusive access? I don't think so. I think it was flat out the Shockdrop, the Snkrs link. I'm going to start calling it the Snkrs link drop. They legit had the sneaky link. I felt like I seen not one individual in the US get exclusive access yesterday. It was flat out the sneaky link. That's the code word, that sneaky link. I need an update on that Snkrs reserve heads we're talking about last week, says Prod. I'm not going to lie, man. I haven't heard anything about no sneaker reserve as of right now. Completely honest. I don't know if that's a flat out rumor in the making or that's been made for quite many months or quite many weeks. I said quite many months, but it hasn't even been months. It's been a couple of days. I want to say like 2 weeks or 1 week. Super, what's up? Good to see you, BG. I actually found out from my boy Anthony at Nike Support, so nobody was gatekeeping. Just need a 10.5 now. Nice. Congratulations. Congrats. BG, I saw a lot of people upset on the other content creators' live streams, and they actually shouted you out in the comments for finding the link. Dude, I appreciate you guys, man. I mean, listen, I got to shout out the community because if it weren't for the community, I wouldn't have had that link. I'll be completely honest with you guys. I was lost for a slight second until I started picking it up. J23 app ended up dropping you guys also an alert too that ended up saying a sneaker scratch off. And then I'm seeing W's in the chat. And then I'm putting 2 to 2 together. I'm like, there's something that's hidden. The app is looking glitchy. There's something going on. We got to stay patient. And my goodness, everybody in the spanking chat was dropping W bombs left and right. You get a W, you get a W, do you get a W? It was a beautiful vibe right then and there. Let me know in the chat if you guys ended up snagging up a pair yesterday within the chat. Drop it in the chat. Who here took a W? If so, what size? If so, what time as well too? I'm genuinely curious because sizes were up for a very long time. Sizes were up. The bigger sizes sold out within like the first like 15 minutes. And then every other smaller size, like I'm talking size 8.5, 8, were still loaded. They were still loaded. Yeah, J23 dropped an alert, but the link was broken. It was broken. You had to literally go through the story. So you legit had to like had to put 2 and 2 together, or you legit had to be following Eric Carlson. And I was extremely surprised that I didn't think about going straight to Eric Carlson whenever the drop did take place. I was extremely surprised because it makes sense. Eric is the one that be blessing us with the SB4 colorways anyways. He's the one that be dropping us the heat. Of course he should be having the loot. That was his own little personal drop. He legit had his own version of a shock drop right then and there within his Instagram that took you guys to Snkrs app. Basically, I got my personal 8 in men's and the 10 was gone. Javier says, bro, my boy got 2 W's because of you. I appreciate you guys, man. I want to say as I want to take all the W's that we got, listen, it's called the assist. It's called the assist, man. It's not because of me, man. It's the assist that keeps on giving, right? The assist that keeps on assisting, all right? I'm going to keep it humble. If it weren't for the family, I wouldn't have known. So I want to say shout out to the community. It's not me. It's the community, all right? It's not me. It's the Spank community. Let me go ahead and switch this to live chat real quick. Arrow, what's up? Chase, what's up? Edson, what's up? Timothy, what's up? Jay, what's up, man? W on a size 12, 112 Central Time. Okay. Yeah, I got my W right around the 18-minute mark, if I'm not mistaken. 18-minute mark, or at least I took the screenshot around the 18-minute mark. I can't recall when I took a W. I really couldn't. But what I will say is that I got in, and then within a couple of seconds, or within a couple of, I think it might have been 1 minute or a couple of seconds, I took the W right away in that 10.5. Enter right away, still caught an L. My account has been cursed. I ain't hit since Bubble SBs. Oh no, Timothy. What time did you enter up, man? I kid you guys not. I entered up right as soon as I got the link, and it ended up hitting within a couple of seconds. I reposted a few links, but chat was wild, says Policy. Yeah, the thing is, though, guys, is that you guys can't drop a link unless you guys have a wrench next to your guys' name, which makes it tough. Also, I've been hearing that a lot of folks ended up hitting as well, too, without using the link, which was kind of crazy. Some folks said that the link, they didn't even need a link. They didn't even need it. Supposedly, it was right then and there. Supposedly, they didn't have to do anything. It was already loaded up on their apps. So, like, maybe some apps had, like, glitchiness. Gotta advocate the scratch off. Yeah, 213 got him. Nice. BG, what's your opinion on the scratch off Snkrs drop access? I'm not gonna lie. This was a bit different than just a scratch off, though. This was a bit different than just a scratch off. This is implementing, I want to say, 3 things within one. One, I can see why there was some confusion, why people thought it was exclusive access. I can see why there was confusion, why people thought it was a shock drop. And I can see the confusion why people thought it was a scratch off, because they legit implemented all 3 things low key. Low key, they implemented all 3 within one drop. All right. You see the exclusive access type of vibe because it's not loaded up on your app. You're over here second guessing where the heck are the shoes at. Only some individuals are able to snag up the sneakers at that certain amount of time. You know what I'm saying? So boom, that's giving you guys the exclusive access. The shock drop is that they dropped at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then the scratch off, obviously, you know what I'm saying? They implemented that scratch off as well too, all in the same time. But also they dropped, I think they made a huge difference with this one, and it's adding that link. That Snkrs link, the new this new process of trying to snag them up, I think that made this thing a huge game changer. Huge game changer for sure. BJ, I doubted and dropped off just before you found out the IG link. I wasn't going to buy anyway, but I missed the fun, says Bahama. Bahama, this is exactly why I told you guys to stay patient. This is exactly why I told you guys to stay patient. Right or wrong, family? Didn't I tell you guys when we saw nothing load up on the app, I told you guys stay patient. Stay patient just in case. Regardless if you guys have doubts or not, it's always best to stay patient, because also I feel like that sneaker scratch off slash shock drop, Snkrs link cam, whatever the F you want to call it, it was somewhat delayed. It was somewhat delayed because we didn't see anything with any W's until like within like the first I want to say we didn't see anything with W's within the first 4 to 5 minutes. For the first 4 to 5 minutes, I didn't see any people getting any W's until people started catching on what the heck was going on, until they implemented that right then and there. So It was a lot, man. It was a lot going on yesterday. And if you guys were locked in, congratulations. And if you guys weren't and still hit, congratulations as well, too. I want to say shout out to Edwin up in here for the $5 no. He says, yo, BG, do I need different addresses and cards for different accounts? You don't need the different addresses, but I would recommend you guys using different cards just in case. Because if you guys do hit more than once, you don't want to get flagged for like fraud or something like that. You know what I'm saying? If your account or if your bank ends up seeing that you guys are having multiple charges of the same thing, they most likely will flag that as a fraud. So if I were you guys, I would always run it up with like different credit cards, and hopefully they won't have to decline your guys' transactions and stuff. BG, I sent you a photo of me under yes in the SB4s on IG. Let's freaking go. Oh man, what's up? BG, I hit on Snkrs yesterday. Congratulations. Brandon, what's up? Good morning, BG. Good morning, family. Wilson, what's up? If they keep dropping shoes this way like they did yesterday, it's perfect to get rid of bots. Another thing as well, too, is that bot situation. I felt like we heard no complaints on bots yesterday. Did anybody here tap in with any bots? I mean, I'm not hating on bots. I'm not, just telling you guys that you guys are not, valid or whatnot. I have friends that bot. I have friends that actually do it for a living. I completely understand why they do it. I got nothing but respect for them. It is what it is. That's still not going to stop me from copping, right? Did anybody here meet somebody that hit via bots? Brian, what's up? Yes, agree with BG. My bank flagged my account the other day. Jurgen says, I'm glad you stay patient, BG. Usually sign off. It's not that I sign off. It's more about I stay patient. In my honest opinion, I stay pretty patient. But in that very moment, it was still fresh. I'm patient when it comes down to it. I'm one of the most patient people out there. I stay positive even when I see negativity going around. But in that very moment, it was fresh. It was legitimate fresh. It was only the first 10 to 5 minutes. You guys had to stay locked in just in case. Now, if we're talking like a whole 40 to 50 minutes and nothing still hasn't happened, okay, we can just wait till later and call it a day or whatnot. But if we're talking, we've seen stuff where it gets delayed. We've seen stuff where it's not happening at the certain time that we're predicting or that rumors are being said. And usually, typically, most of the time, we do catch it up in here. If anything, we catch it 99% of the time. I can't recall when's the last time we didn't catch something on stream. I think last time I signed off was like 2023, and that's when I had to take a dookie. And then I came back, Shockdrop happened, and I was still on stream. Some way, somehow, I choose the wrong time to take a dookie. And they just want to drop right then and there. I could have sworn that happened with the Valentine's Day dunks. That was like in 2023. The access was granted as soon as you scratched it off, says Glob. Renee, what's up? Glob, what's up? Gotta have kicks, what's up? I used my Cash App, my debit card, and my CC hit on all three. Congratulations. I almost went back to sleep yesterday, says Ahead. Ka says, good morning, Primo. Good morning, Primo. How you feeling, brother, man? How you feeling? Appreciate you guys for showing that love and support. Bots can't do scratch-offs. I'm genuinely curious how things are going to be looking like in the future if they keep on doing this. Do you guys think that there's some way somehow do you guys feel like bots will end up adapting to scratch offs if they keep on doing this? I'm genuinely curious. Do you guys feel like bots will actually at some point, if this keeps on going on, if they start dropping stuff via scratch offs every single time, again, do you guys feel like bots will end up catching on? Do you guys feel like they will adapt to it or something? Do you guys feel like there's somebody up in there that's going to start teching it in? Start investing in AI bots? They're going to start investing into AI bots or something? They should definitely keep doing shot drops like that. Anybody else agree or anybody else disagree? What's good, BG fam? What's going on, Jonathan? I heard that if you guys have an Android device, it might cause you guys a lot of problems. That's not to say that Nike can't do anything to fix that. I'm sure they will. But if you guys had an Android device, did anybody here cop via Android device? Let me go ahead and pop you guys up as well too with the SB4. What the heck is ringing that bell this early? Did you guys hear that? That was like the school bell. Somebody's trying to get in. this early is crazy. Okay. All right. Let me go ahead and pop you guys up right there. Shout out to Eric Costa as well, too. Dude, shout out to Eric Costa, man. 1,000%. Diamond, what's up? I couldn't get through on my Android. Had to have my coworkers try on his iPhone. Hit the link and got it right away. After trying about 20 minutes, but eventually I got the dub. Congratulations. Scratch is the way to go. Android cop. Okay, there we go. So some Android devices did end up copping then. But I feel like it's a bit more of a tough time for you guys. Something about the Android devices and scratch offs don't really mix well. And maybe it's depending on which device you guys own. Perhaps I'm not saying that Android devices are trash, or I'm not saying your phones are not up to date or something, but maybe potentially it's also depending on the phone as well too, whether or not it's updated, whether or not it could do certain things, features with scratch offs or something. I'm not so sure. Something to look into if you guys are team Android. Something to look to. Let me know if you guys got via Android. Did you guys own a Samsung? Did you guys own a, I don't know what else. I really don't. I love how they did the drop. Very creative. I love it too, but there's always going to be some folks that are going to be disliking what they did. I'm genuinely curious on what their thoughts are as well too, just because there's a lot of positivity that went down yesterday, but there's also some negativity as well too. So I would love to catch a little bit of both, making sure that we're not feeling like this is like, you know, I should have switched up the thumbnail real quick and say best shock drop or worst shock drop ever, because I guarantee some folks were not messing with yesterday. And I think part of the reason why is because it felt like it was a scavenger hunt. I think it was a bit confusing / some folks might have called it messy if you just didn't know what was going on at that right time. You had to be at the right place at the right time. And I think some folks were at the wrong place at the wrong time. Or at the wrong place at the right time, because it was the right time. It's just you were at the wrong place. These were way easier caught than the Pine Greens. I'm not gonna lie. At first, and I'll say this right now. I was completely wrong. Within like 5 minutes after the Eric Costa link went out, because I told everybody this might be the hardest, and this might be a harder cop than the Pine Greens. Bro, my words got chewed up and thrown out because this ended up being such an easy cop once people started clap. Hold on. Don't do me like that. Hold on. What the heck? We just lost power, family. We just lost power. There we go. I guess I'm not moving enough. Might have to start doing jumping jacks up in here so they think I'm still here. Timothy, what's up? Glad, what's up? It's better than doing exclusive access like they did for the unions. Yeah, we all were anticipating that too, right? And I was quick, and I'll be the first one. When I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I was quick to jump on the gun and be like, yo, this is like an exclusive access drop that nobody end up. Y'all got clap on lights or off lights? I have no idea, man. I have no idea. It's motion sensor. That's all I know. So if I walk in, it should, I jumped up, or I was about to walk to the light or to the switch, and it came back on. But yeah, no, sometimes when you guys stay still and when it thinks that there's nobody here, it just shuts off. This is a pretty brand new school too. It's like, I think it was freshly built maybe like 3 years ago. So it's a pretty new school. So they're implementing everything to the T up in here. It's pretty fancy. It's a pretty fancy school if I say so myself. Trap, what's up? Y'all got clap on, clap off lights. Just sucks for people without IG. Kept seeing that yesterday. Yeah, but I also kept seeing that people that didn't have IG were able to hit. So to each their own. Some folks did not have IG, and they were saying that they were hitting left and right. Definitely better than EA. If it was EA, I wasn't going to hit. Me too. Trust, I never get EA. Good morning, fam. Good morning, family. Sir, what's up? Yesterday was a great day for the sneaker community. I definitely feel like the sneaker community was like, you know how much trash some folks be talking about the sneakerheads up in our community? Well, guess what? Yesterday, I felt like it was a genuine family. I feel like yesterday, the sneaker community was together. This drop made us all come together. Legit. Am I right or wrong? There was no gatekeeping going on yesterday. Everybody was like, yo, the link is out. Here you go, brother. Here you go, brother. Sister, here's the link. Here's the link. Yo, brother, man, click on that link quick. Hurry up. Go. I kid you guys not, family. Didn't it feel like we were the whole community The whole sneaker community was dropping assist bombs left and right. You get an assist, bomb. That person that got the assist gave somebody else the assist. It was like a domino effect. Legitimate. Shout out to the 183, by the way. You guys are amazing. All the 183 family members / dogs / amazing, beautiful people up in the building. I don't know if you guys got beautiful this morning, but you guys are all beautiful in your own way. You guys all already know how that go. Hector, what's up? Now that we are all educated, will we be more tapped into the main people? Let me see. Main people, it's all about engagement, says Hector. Ahead of chart says, I never hit EA. This was the first time. 100. Congrats. Super says, scratch-off systems often require human-like interaction, such like clicking or swiping or scratch a digital surface, unless you're smart as F and you're computer nerd. Yeah. So that's the main source why I feel like bots weren't hitting yesterday. And shout out to Super on breaking that down. Because if they do implement more scratch-offs, most likely we will see more manual W's. And I think that's what we got to see yesterday, which is awesome. But they also gave you guys another side feel for things, because I feel like the scratch-off wasn't enough. They said, nah, let's go ahead and make it even harder for those that are trying to snag up this shoe real quick. As much as it was difficult, it was also easy at the same time. But again, you just had to be locked in, and you guys had to understand what the heck you guys had to do before doing so. Crazy. Man, I need to get an IG account. I missed out on it. Yeah, so if I were you guys, I would start locking in on Instagram. I would start locking in on Twitter. I would start locking in on even TikTok if you guys would want to. Just to make an account. You guys don't have to post. You guys don't have to do anything. But I would highly recommend you guys doing so, just in case anything like this ever goes down. At least you guys know for now on. No more braids, BG. I will get my braids back probably by the end of this year. It's just a matter of time. But in the meantime, I have to go ahead and work with this mullet, just because I felt like it was time. Sometimes not having the braids on and I had my long hair, it just made me look a little bit messy. So as of late, I even got the compliment from the security guards. Like, they were telling me that I was looking pretty much like a man now, and like growing up all that good and all this. And I'm like, thank you so much. Like, I appreciate you. I thought I always looked like a grown man, but clearly the hair gave me a feminine touch. So it is what it is. I'll take it. I'll take the backhanded compliment. I'll take it. Bots can be taught to do this with an assistance of AI. That's exactly what I was thinking as well too. But I guess we're going to see how advanced AI will end up being, because, I mean, they could only do so much, right? I'm assuming. Imagine. Listen, you starting to scare me, Jay Henderson. Imagine if they start learning how to do scratch off, forget about it. The world is doomed. If AI and bots start learning how to do scratch offs, forget about it. You guys can count me out of this world. I'm going straight to Earth Planet 2. All right? I'm zooming. I'm buying a rocket ship some way, somehow. And I'm going to go zoom into Earth 2. All right? Because this world about to be taken over by AI. This world about to be taken over by... The day AI learns how to do scratch-offs for Snkrs app, I'm out. I'm gone. I'm vanishing. I'm done. I'm out. I'm like, okay. I'm out. Literally. Trap, what's up? Jonathan, what's up? It was a glorious yesterday, not gonna lie. It was amazing. It was amazing. I think we got closer too. Believe it or not. I feel like doing those long-ass campouts and staying on with you guys throughout the whole entire journey. Yesterday was the flu game for your boy. I ain't gonna lie, family. Yesterday was the flu game for your boy. I was going through it for then the first 2 hours to 3 hours. And then you guys like uplifted your boy. We were hoping for a drop. It was like a gloomy start. Somebody mentioned it in the chat. It felt like it was a gloomy start here in the exclusive access. Start getting concerned, start getting excited, and then, man, just a massive celebration to end things off. It was a really, really great moment for everybody. We went through like different emotions throughout the day. We went through different emotions. Literally, we went from being upset, sad, confused, to excitement, rumors switching up, what the heck is going on, curiosity, and then at the end, whether you were sad or happy of how it went down, it was very well known. It was up and down. It was up and down. I felt like I was like a teenage girl in middle school with going through a middle school crisis up in there. Oh, my boyfriend broke up with me. I don't know. But now I'm single, so now I can do. You know what I'm saying? That's how I felt like. It felt like I was like a little teenage middle school girl having her middle teenage things, crisis, whatever they deal with at that age. I can just imagine little mini me. Little mini me is probably gonna be mad overwhelmed. I'm gonna have to protect her at all costs. Can't have these boys ruining my little one. Can't have them. No, sir. Mario, what's up? It was Spider-Man on the train scene. LOL. Nike changed the game with the new link drop method. Yes, sir. I'm most likely gonna drop you guys a video later today too about it. Just to speak a little bit more about that too, because I think that might be the new wave. If folks are being extremely, if you guys go ahead and check out the post, if folks are being extremely, I don't know how to explain. If folks are being extremely vocal about how positive things looked like yesterday, I think Nike might catch on to that and be like, okay, let's actually do that. Let's actually do that. Let me go ahead and go at it. Oh, I don't have my IG up in here. Dang it. Hold on. Maybe I can log in some way, somehow. Let me see. Is it cool if I can zoom you guys up, family? Let me see if I can zoom you guys up. Damn, I'm having a bad hair day today. Having a bad hair. It's messy hair day today. It's okay. Okay. Let me see if I can go ahead and log into my IG real quick, family. Shall we? Shall we? Sorry, guys. I know. I look crazy. I know. I don't know what's my password, though, to be honest. I don't know what my password is. Let me see. Try this. Yeah, I don't know what my password is. So I might be asked out. Hold on. One more time. I'm going to try this one more time. And if this does not work, then I can't log into IG. I wish I can log into IG, though. One more time. Try that. Yeah, no. I can't. I don't know my IG password. I might have to, like, redo it and, like, make sure it's something, like, very funny. Let me go on and click on this. Okay. Bingo, and bingo. Sorry, guys. I'm, like, zoomed in through the roof. Are you guys able to see me? Okay. We're good to go here. Golden. All right. Back at it again, family. Back to the chat. Shout out to the family. I love the conversations for today. Angel, what's up? The new generation of copping sneakers is so much harder than it was 10 years ago. I've been copping since the late 90s. Now, Angel, how do you guys feel about this? So those OGs out there, I consider Angel an OG for sure. He's been in the game since the 90s, since before I would, was a thought, right? How do you feel about moving forward if they were to do drops like this? Are you accepting how things are going to be looking forward? Are you guys going to stop copying in general? Are you guys going to try to adapt to it? Let me talk to the OGs real quick, because obviously the newbies, the people that have been here with technology and stuff, obviously, they're most likely going to be adapting to it because they're already used to the technology and stuff. And things like this is not so much seen as an absurd thing. But what about the OGs that have been in the game since the 90s and the 80s, right? And the late 80s? Let me know in the chat what your thoughts are on this. Will you guys be moving forward, adapting to these certain drops? Is this the way to go? Are you guys accepting these? Are you guys disliking the way things are looking like? I've spoke to some OGs. It's a love and hate situation. They don't like the fact that you guys have to jump over hoops just for a certain cop, just for a certain shoe. It's not the vibe. But there's also some folks that are digging this because it's the successful way to get the job done. So y'all let me know in the chat. Speaking to OGs up in here right now. The floor is yours. The mic is yours. Run it. I want to see your guys' thoughts. Elemento, what's up? Elemento's an OG as well too. He can speak for the OGs as well too. Supra's an OG as well too. Collected since 2000s. There we go. Anyone want to sell a 10.5 for a decent prices? Jay Hernandez. Shout out to Jay Hernandez. Hector, what's up? Jonathan, what's up? Wilson, what's up? AJ All Day says, I have 3 devices, 3 different names and addresses and CC numbers. I have never hit. Someone please tell me what I'm doing wrong. It just can't be bad luck at this point. I think, honestly, it's not bad luck. I think we just, I don't think it's bad luck. I honestly feel like if you guys have been in the game for, like, as long as I have and you guys still are not hitting the way we've somewhat been hitting consistently. I think something's up in the matter of your timing. I think something's up with the timing, or I don't know. I don't know what else it could be. I think it just might be the timing of you guys entering up, most likely. Because if you guys are entering up when the drop has been going at it strong for like the 15-minute mark or something, and you guys are like last minute entering up, and you guys just figuring stuff out, obviously there's always a certain, sorry about that. Obviously there's going to be a certain luck where you guys enter up last minute and you guys hit, but I feel like sometimes timing has to do with some of these drops, including this one right here. If you guys were early enough, you guys should have been able to get the W. There's no reason why not to, unless they were just extremely limited in that size. Also, I do want to keep in mind the sizing is very much competitive too. Like, depending on which size, specifically those bigger sizes like a 13 or a 12, very difficult to hit. Everybody goes for it head first because it's probably the most valuable pairs out there. But I think it might have to do with the timing. Whether or not you guys are figuring things out before other folks that are entering up, or whether you guys are entering up last minute while everybody else have been pending for the past 10 minutes and stuff. Like, I really do feel like timing plays a key factor with some of these drops. Not saying for every drop, but I'm just saying in some of these drops. This one right here felt like it was somewhat of a first come, first serve type of dig to a certain extent, because if you guys were early enough, you guys should have been able to hit. Nobody really knew what the heck was going on until everybody started dropping that link. Guarantee. If you guys would have gone in the first minute, most likely you guys would have been successful. That's not the case for everybody. I'm just saying most likely you guys would have been successful, because at the end of the day, it's randomized draw, right? I could enter up at the same time as you, and you guys might take the W, and I might still get asked out. It's just a matter of timing too, in my honest opinion. Luck, timing, and I guess I'm assuming it's like that's about it, man. I really don't think there's much that you guys can do on Snkrs that matter than just entering up and hoping that you guys hit. It's a matter of luck and timing. Luck and timing is the two main things, in my opinion, with Snkrs app. Y'all let me know in the chat if there's a secret sauce that you guys want to implement for Snkrs app, but truth be told, there's not much. I've been using the same tool accounts for the past 3 years, and I've been hitting more than ever this year than I have last year. And I think it might have to do with 1, luck, and 2, the timing, and 3, just being on top of it before every other person is. Because guarantee, if I would have been a bit more late, within like the 15-minute mark or 19-minute mark, I probably wouldn't have hit. On my 10.5. I probably would have been asked out, because the other device that I had was going for that 10.5, and I took an L on that device after I entered up 1 minute later from my device. Again, some folks entered up late and they still ended up taking a W. I entered up 1 minute after this W, and I still ended up taking that L. So timing, luck plays a huge factor in my opinion. Luck is worse if you have bigger size. Yeah, 1,000%. Need to keep your phone up to date. App needs to be up to date. Do not enter right away. Give it some time. And that's the thing, though. If I would have entered right away, or if I would have gave it some time, I might have taken an L. I entered up as soon as I could have, and it seemed like it was the move for some folks. Let me know in the chat. Yesterday, did you guys enter up right away, or did you guys give it another 2 to 3 minutes just to wait to see? I guarantee everybody entered as soon as they got that link. As soon as they had that link, they just entered right away. They didn't give no damn about no time frame. They said, screw that. I'm entering up now. Scratch off? Oh, nah. I'm entering up right now. Angel, what's up? Matter of fact, if I'm being honest with you guys, I skipped through the video. That's another thing, too. Keep in mind, a lot of folks end up watching that video. That takes time out of your freaking live cop. Skip that video. If you guys see that X on the right corner, click on it. Get straight through. That's another thing, too, why I feel like a lot of folks might have wasted a little bit more timing than they had to. They're so focused on watching Eric Costin do a kickflip on that video. I love you, Eric Costin. Thank you so much for the link, but nuh-uh. I got to get to it. That's another, I feel like that's a low-key thing that a lot of folks don't realize, is that video takes time out of your guys' live cop. So, like, or out of your copping. So, for next scratch off, for next scratch off, if I'm being honest with you guys, this is some little, the sauce, the little secret sauce that a lot of people are trying to hide and charge you guys. Here's something for free. Skip the intro, skip the video, and get straight to your copping. Get straight to your copping. Let me know in the chat if you guys actually exit out of that video and just go straight to the cop. Because I did that yesterday, and I think that helped out a lot. I watched the video a little, but I was scared that X would have exited me out. Nah, fam, the X is there for a reason. If you guys click on that X, it'll get you guys straight to your sizes, and you guys go straight to it. Honestly speaking, that video takes a lot of time, and by the time people are entering up, the app gets glitchy. You're better off being pending than watching that video. Well, we did not enter right away because we were still trying to figure out. But yes, skip the video is what I did, says Elemental. Yeah, true too. Skip that video. Yep, exit the video ASAP. No Rocky. Go James says, I missed a drop yesterday. I was tight. Not gonna lie. Where were you guys? Let me know in the chat. Were you guys here when you guys went for the live cop, or when you guys went for the SB4s? I'm genuinely curious. Where were you guys at? Were you guys in the stream? Also, were you guys working? Were you guys at home? Lewis says, I watched it, but I got in before the craziness started happening. Yeah. Calvin, what's up? Glob, what's up? Another thing that I wanted to add on to is that they have everything playing out perfectly, right? Good morning, Ari. How are you?
Good morning.
They implemented how things are running, right? Now that we know how things are running, let's switch up the time. Don't make it 2 p.m. every single time that you guys are going to do a scratch off or a shock drop. Switch it up. Switch it up a tiny bit. Make it where it's not 2 p.m. exactly, not 1 p.m., not... Switch it where we don't know what time frame. I think that's going to even help us out even more on that, because once people start getting the time frame, that's where it gets a little bit messy too. If Nike could keep doing things where we don't know the time throughout the day, it's going to be so much better. It's going to get so much better. That's literally the element of surprise that we need. It's just not knowing the time. Let it be a scratch off. Let it go off, but don't give us the time. Let it drop. Anybody agree or disagree? Let me know in the chat. Bruce G says snooze and shake my head. Mo Green, what's up? Good morning, BGM family. Best shot drop for the people. By the way, guys, Ari's up in the building. If you guys want to say hi to Ari. She's probably going to be tapped in with us as well, too. She's literally right here. Ari, if you want to say hi, you can definitely jump on and say what's up. We're right here right now. I think Ari sees the whole setup today. I think it's better than yesterday. Yes or no? Mm-hmm. You think so? There we go. Ari thinks it's a yes. Ari's right there in case you guys do want to see her right there. Shout out to Ari. Ninja says, good morning, Ari. Good morning. Good morning. Let me just read some comments real quick. Was in the middle on 2 streams. W size 11.5. Ricky says, I watched the video. It was a short, but I hit a size 12 in seconds after the 15-minute mark. Also, you do not need to scratch the whole image. Yes, Elemental. We'll talk more about that as well, too. Mazuka, what's up? Good morning, BG. Good morning. Frankie says, I was here working. Cop, thanks to BG. Best Snkrs channel out there right now. Shout out to Frankie, man. I appreciate you guys. Again, we got to give flowers to everybody else, too, man. Everybody's trying to help you guys out as well, too. I'm going to stay humble always, regardless if you guys feel like I'm the best channel or not. I'm still going to always keep it humble with you guys. Everybody's working hard for, for you guys 1,000%. There's multiple familiar faces that are always jumping on, staying on stream for a certain amount of hours, for a certain amount of time. I'll be the first one to call them out. Shout out to, you guys got Roscoe, Raffy, right? There's Trevor, there's me. I feel like we literally are the 4 that stay up in here Monday through Friday, Monday through Saturday, Monday through whatever days, just to implement you guys content, just to implement you guys live stream, just to implement you guys hours and hours and hours. So without, the community and us content creators, us live streamers, we really be putting out as much work as we possibly can, just support you guys and have fun while doing so as well too. So I'm going to go ahead and drop them some shout outs up in there because it's all love when it comes down to it. And yeah, dude, if it weren't for, the family members like us, it would probably be a tough time around. So we got to give credit where it's due. Shout out to the streamers. Shout out to Eric Costin. Shout out to the family members. Shout out to the watchers, right? The watchers play a key factor because we wouldn't be doing what we're doing if you guys are not watching us. So, yeah, man, that's how it goes down. Clusion, what's up? I was with you, BG. Had a meeting at 2 p.m. That I was running. Stayed till 2 or 3, 4 minutes, or after 2 p.m. By the time I got back after 2:30, it was a wrap. Yes, sir. Adam, what's up? Emser, what's up? Super, what's up? I was at Travis and Bulldogs. There we go. And Sneaker Hunter as well, too. We love to hear the other streamers as well, too, right? They've always been doing it as well, too. We got nothing but love for everybody that's been doing the streaming vibes for many years and many months, or just whenever they start. Literally, man. We legit put our time, sweat, and tears into it as well, too. Sometimes I be crying here. You just, see it. You just see it after I hit you guys with the outro, man. After a 7 to 8 hours, 9 hour stream, I'm like emotional. I'm sad. I'm sad it ended. I'm sad that I ended up taking W's or L's. It's a lot, dude. It's a lot, bro. It's a lot. Yo, BG, here's a few tips from not hitting. 1, it helps to be on Snkrs app and watching the videos and they post on the feed. If you only come on the app for the drop, Nike knows. That's true too, man. When you live off of Snkrs app every day, though, how much can they? I feel like, honestly speaking, you bring up a great point. But if you're on the app almost every single day, isn't that enough for Nike to know that we're active, not just blowing our smoke, blowing the little dust off of the app particles every once in a while? We're on the app every single day, right? At least I am. How much else can we show them that we're active? We're literally on the app every single day. How much activity can we show them? They want us to watch everything? Come on now. I feel like that's a lot. Chief Vic, what's up? Good morning, BG and family. Hope all is doing well. I was busy for the last couple of days, bro. Couldn't join the live stream. Hit on the SB yesterday. Congratulations, Chief Vic. Congrats. Shout out to Ari. Shout out to Elemental. Ari's literally right here with your boy BG. You guys see her with the Kobe What the 8s. She's literally right here supporting us as well too, man. We got a strong family, literally. You know what's crazy, guys? Before I even met Ari, short story, real quick. Before I even met Ari, she actually tapped in on the streams beforehand. So remember in the summertime, we had the Sneakers Day drop. Oh, it's not in sync? Hold up, guys. Hold up. If it's not in sync, hold that thought. Hold up. Let me just make sure we're good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I think we should be good. But if it's not in sync, we'll definitely fix that up by tomorrow. We can only do so much. Anyways, Ari was in the Sneakers Day drop 2023 stream that we had that only had St. John dunks. And it wasn't until I think I started working at the school where we met and in person and stuff. So it was a kind of a small world, small scenario going on, and now we tapped in. Trap, what's up? George, what's up? Blood Up Panta, what's up? Salute BG, salute Ari. Shout out to Ari, man. Do the questions on feed too? They're doing a lot more of those. Yeah. I think my Snkrs account is cooked. My wife's account hits. I have not hit this year. Trust, you guys will this year. Yesterday, we hit on a lot of stuff, to be honest. SB4s. We hit on the Cortezes. I passed up on the Ama Meniers, and I passed up on the Sabrinas. Did anybody else hit on Ama or Cortezes or Sabrinas yesterday besides SB4s? Link is still active. Just got in. Oh my God, George, don't start that. Stop it. What the Kobe lands today? What the Kobe SB Jordan over the SB Jordans? Oh snap. The Kobe fans are gonna be upset if you keep on saying that, man. Thank you so much, Trap. If I'm out of sync, if I'm not in sync with my voice and whatnot, exit out and join back in because it seems like we're in sync. We should be good. Thumbs up if we're all good to go. By the way, Lorder, what's up? BG, thanks to you, I was able to secure my SB4s. Also, I got my wife, also I got my What the Kobe's from APB Raffle yesterday. Was the best day of my life, sneaker-wise. That's awesome, dude. That's freaking awesome. Ari says, must be nice. Ari says she blames me for not hitting because I didn't drop her the link. But honestly, I was on stream. Everybody was DMing me. Everybody was calling me. Even shout out to Manuel. Manuel tried to call me on stream. You guys seen it. Where I had to decline his call. There was like 15 to like 20 people within that time frame that was calling your boy BG at the same time. I can't take no calls right now. I'm sorry. We're streaming. We're like work mode right now. For next time, I'll look at the calls. But I was like so tapped in that I was trying to figure out what the heck was going on. You guys were like even calling your boy BG to be like, yo, it's the link. It's the link. Why didn't she get on live? Because people work, fam. People work. Ari seems upset. You guys don't want to. She was working. She works at the school with your boy BG. The out of sync audio was my YouTube. Once I closed and reopened, it was fine. Thank you so much, Aaron. Thank you. BG fit check. Simple fit check today, man. We got the hair going down. I consider the hair part of the fit. The hair, right? You guys got the all black hoodie. You guys got all white shirt. You guys got some Nike Nocta tech pants. All right. You guys got shout out to my friends and family at Gorilla Drip for the socks. All right. And then we got, of course, we got to hit him with the Nike Rejuvenate and that green strike / Grinch colorway scheme of things. That's what it's looking like for today, man. Very calm, very comfy. It's Wednesday. It's hump day. Can we get a hump day in the chat real quick? Can we drop the camels in the chat? Can we drop the camels in the chat, please? Hallelujah. It's Wednesday. We're almost done this week. We're almost there. Felt like it was Friday yesterday, but it's only a Wednesday today. What the hecky? I hit on a size 12 SB4s yesterday. Congrats, Eddie. BG, what is up? What's up with the new beats in the intro? Those are not new beats, family. Those are old beats, actually, from this laptop. This laptop was my old laptop since 2022. This laptop has been around for quite some time. This is how I would stream on a daily basis back in 2022 before we got the PC. So those beats that you guys are listening to, those are beats from like 2022. Beats from 2022. I really wish I met some. I have a friend that does music, but honestly speaking, every single time I use his songs, it's copyright. I can only do so much. If you guys make music, all right, if you guys want to do a BG Kicks song, please do so, dude. I'm looking forward to seeing a BG Kicks anthem of some sort so I can stop using the beats and start using the BG Kicks anthem. And also implement like a video. Shout out to Andrew. Hopefully I can work with him in the summertime so I can start doing some cool feature like intros where it's your boy BG in New York City or something, because we got to rep it. We got to rep New York City up in here. And also, of course, whenever I'm in Oregon, I have to rep Oregon. But we're going to have to rep. We're going to have to show some good old updates. You know what I'm saying? I'm sick and tired of seeing that intro. And I'm sure you guys are sick and tired of seeing the intro too, but I'm working on it. Got to get some time. Ernesto, what's going on? My girl gonna get mad I keep getting shoes? No, it's all good, man. These are some good looking shoes, I'm sure. You got to cop her the shoes too, though. You guys just can't cop. You just can't cop the shoes. Y'all can't just cop the shoes. Y'all can't cop the shoes without copping her some shoes, is what I'm saying. That's all. If you're eating, she got to eat too. If you eating, she got to eat too. Jeremy, what's up? Thanks for the help in copying the SBs yesterday. Without you providing the link, I would have given up. Thank you so much, family. I appreciate that. Once again, that link was the link that kept on linking. That's all I got to say. It was passed down to me, and we were passing it to everybody else. That's about it. Gotta have kicks. What's up? That would be nice. These dropped today. These dropped yesterday, family. Super says, I'm a girl and I can confirm. Get her a pair. That's all you guys need. The only thing you guys need is one. If you guys are hitting on W's left and right, you guys gonna have to bless it up. Bless it, especially if you guys live with her. Especially, you don't think that she's gonna feel some type of way seeing new shoes for yourself and not for her? And vice versa. You don't think I would be a little bit sad that I would see my girl rocking like crazy heat left and right? I'm like, oh snap. That's how you feel, huh? That's how we doing things now? Okay, sounds good. Wait till my next check. Aren't your feet cold with those rejuvenates, bro? Nah, man. There's some good califaction going on up in the building. There's some good heat. Chief Vic. Although I didn't come to the school with the rejuvenates, if that's what you're thinking. I actually ended up past the book bag, Ari. I ended up coming through. You can just leave it right here. I actually ended up coming through with my workout shoes. Actually, they're not even here. They're under there. Hold on. Let me get them, Ari. You don't have to grab them. Oh, Ari's a real one for grabbing up my gym shoe. I ended up grabbing up my gym shoe for my early morning commute. So these are like what LeBron 18s in that Atmos colorway scheme, that Atmos collaboration. It's becoming my beater. As you guys see, it's turning yellow instead of icy blue. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna miss that iciness, but this is a great workout shoe. I get a lot of compliments because of the swoosh. And yeah, it's one of my favorite ones. This has actually been my recovery shoe since my injury. So that's why it's kind of special to me, low key. That's why I can't stop rocking it, because I feel like I'm getting stronger and my ankle's feeling better as I'm using it. So yeah, this is my pair right here, and this is what I was rocking in the early morning. Something all black, white, and then I need something that pops with the shoes. So I decided to go with this one, and also the rejuvenates to be in the school. So yeah, that's what I have going on today. Yeah, I wouldn't rock the rejuvenates outside, because I'm trying to keep them as my indoor slides. I got outdoor slides and I got indoor slides. Does anybody else relate? I got outdoor shoes and I got indoor shoes. I got outdoor slides and I got indoor slides. Does anybody relate? Because I literally do that. I can't just rock anything outside. I have to literally choose what's going to be my outdoor shoes and what's going to be my indoor shoes. Literally. Link with Super Clutch BG, props. I appreciate that, man. Let it people know, man. We're trying to make sure that we're not gatekeeping anything, dude. That's legit what we do every single time. That's what legit we do every single time. We legit go at it strong and don't gatekeep anything. And when I see something that it's meant for the people, I'm going to go ahead and drop it for you guys. Legit. You guys know this by now. You guys should know this by now. There's no need to gatekeep. There's plenty of space for everybody to eat. So when is the official release date for the SB4s? Now, that's a great question, too, because guess what? I think that might be it. I think that might be it, family. I don't see them dropping again. Now, y'all can let me know in the chat if you guys think that these are going to drop again sometime frame in the future as a flat-out regular drop. But I think that was it. Y'all let me know in the chat. BG, what do you think about the J-Tips just came out? Jazz 9s, they're okay. I like the colorway scheme. They're okay. I seen them a couple of days ago. They're okay. Wow, I almost ripped my shirt just now. BG has a live stream assistant. It's crazy. Jay Henderson says, my outdoor shoes are just my old running shoes. Argenis Akosa, what's up? Hey, yo, good morning, BG. Those are less than 300 at eBay and go on my size 7.5. I think it's a good time to buy them. Argenis, I'm not going to lie. If they are less than 300 and a size 7.5, I think it would be a good time to buy just in case. But also, I feel like if they are that low, wouldn't it be even lower once people get them in hand? Something to think about. Let's see real quick. 7.5. Hold on. 7.5 is 253 right now. Wow, that's actually a really solid look. 10.5 is 301. 10.5 and above definitely stayed stagnant. The smaller sizes have been... The smaller sizes were the last to sit, and it seemed like there was a good amount of stock for those. So, might be a good time to maybe buy, or maybe just wait it up. These are done for sure. Yep, EA then regular drop. BG Hotline. Q says facts. Shout out to Q. How to as the first Pine Green drop? Was it EA? I can't recall if... I feel like we did have exclusive access for the Pine Greens, but I'm pretty sure we also had a drop after the exclusive access drop. I'm pretty sure. I think we had Pine Green. Oh, shit. Sorry. Sorry about the Garzine. Anyways, I'm pretty sure we had exclusive access and then a drop, but that's how they did things back then. Now, I think they're switching things up from now on. I think they're literally switching things on the fly. And there was a ton of stock yesterday, so it made sense for them to have that as like the actual release. Yeah, Pine Green was a 10-minute draw, and I think if you guys were here, your boy BG might have been looking. Sheesh, I remember that one too. BG Kicks. Let's do this real quick. Look, I think if you guys search up the live cop, you guys would have seen it. BG Kicks, live cop, Pine Green, SB4s. Let's see. If you guys search it up, live cop, Pine Green's insane release 2 years ago. Holy smokes. 60,000 views on that video 2 years ago is insane. Let me double check. Okay, there you guys go. So we had an exclusive access, right? And we camped out. This was when your boy BJ was low-key, like, running around. Like, I wasn't even in a safe place. Like, I was just, like, bouncing around my sister's place and just, like, finding a spot to stream at. I think 2 years ago, I was, like, in an awkward place in life and where I was staying at and stuff. But let me see real quick. Oh, I forgot.
Upgrade my style when I come to the game.
But this is how I looked like 2 years ago. Your boy looking big.
Question mark. What would you recommend? I don't.
This was when we were like,
Honestly,
look at all this. You guys, who was here back in the day with this Pine Green drop?
This is why I keep telling you.
I was looking sick too. Oh, we also had Action Bronsons too. Yeah, we were tapped in. This is how it looked like. 10-minute draw. Shout out to Renee. Let me see who was in the chat back then. Bless you. This is the old chat back then. 2 years ago. G Squad was in there. Jonathan is in there. Who else was in there? Sosa's in there. Blue Widow Spider's in there. B-Og is in there. Smoker J's in there. Jojo Dancer's in there. Who else? Chris is in there. Who else? R Bridges is in there. Let me see. Was Renee? JJ? I see JJ up in there. Renee, were you up in there or no? I feel like I seen Renee. Where's she at? Dez was in there. Murder in there. Ash. Hopefully Ash is doing good. DJ's in there. Shout out to Forever Young. Hopefully she's doing amazing too. We got a lot of OGs up in the chat. A lot of OGs up in the chat right there. But yeah, we had a 10-minute draw for the Pine Greens, but that's not, that's from 2 years ago. So that's a bit different. This was my first, one of my first streams. Shout out to Sierras, man. Shout out to Sierras. If you guys were in there, for sure. I've been around for years, back when you had Bear. Good old Bear. Love Bear. Anyways, shout out to JD too, man. You was in here since Curtis. Since Curtis, man. Hopefully Curtis is doing good. If you guys see Curtis, say hi to him. Say hi to him for me. All love, Curtis, if you're watching. Shout out to Curtis. Every time I see JD, it reminds me of Curtis. Good old Curtis. And everybody else, who else was tapped in back in the day? BJ, I've been watching you since Military Black Force and Black Canvas Force. Time flies, but yeah, it does, dude. It does. We hit the WS. Yes, we did, Hex. Congratulations. Dang, I forgot. You had Mr. Abbey was somewhere? Yeah. Definitely. And we were stacking up those boxes. That was actually a really bad idea, by the way. My boxes were stacked. Chad says, I be seeing him around. Yeah, say hi to Curtis for me. Tell him it wasn't personal, but he was just being a little bit too crazy in the chat for, family members were really not feeling safe around, So we had to do what we had to do. Time has passed. I'm sure he's finding other family members good now, right? But it's kind of weird, though, because I feel like he was judgmental to those people, and then he's like following with them now. This is a bit weird, but it's okay, though. Hopefully he's been doing amazing. Bear was cool. Bear was awesome, man. Bear was awesome. I don't think I'm gonna get a pet anymore. I don't like having pets anymore. I feel like once you guys get attached to animals, it's very hard to let go. That was like, I got a little too attached to Bear. I was in there, BG. I'm an OG. Finally got my YouTube fixed. There we go, Jose. BG via Data's Kicks caused Jordan doing another collab. I did see that. Shout out to Data's Kicks. Data's Kicks, man. What's going on, man? I can't pop it up. I can't log into IG. So I can't pop it up as of right now, which sucks. But shout out. Yeah, you peeped that too. Hilarious. Yeah, man. But shout out to him though. It's all love. Anyways, Cause. Shout out to Eric on bringing up the Cause X Jordan. Collaboration coming soon, potentially. And last time we seen anything with Cause and Jordan, I think might have been 2017, if I'm not mistaken. Let me double check with this one right here. Jordan brand. I said Jordan brand, but Jordan X Cause. Jordan X Cause. Right? These are one of the most sought after for fours that I've seen in a while. And I've seen these in person via Brooklyn Museum back in the What the Party or Cause What Party. Is it What the Cause or something? I don't know. I feel it was a cause party that went down, or it was an expo that happened in Brooklyn. Brooklyn Museum was hosting a Cause Expo, and they had the Cause 4s in display right then and there. Beautiful looking shoe, one of my favorite 4s of all time, and I was yay close to pulling the trigger on paying resale for that, which is kind of crazy because I wouldn't do that today. But how would you guys feel about having another Cause Jordan 4 collab, or potentially just a Cause X Jordan collaboration in general? Would you guys be excited? Would you guys be eager to see more about that? What's it looking like? Should they do another collaboration together? Ninja Kicks is up in the middle. My 11-year-old pup left us last Sunday. I had a terrible week. So sad. I hear you, man. It's not easy letting go of animals, dude. It's not, because they're more than just animals at that point. They're family, right? At Old Strains for the days, honestly speaking, if I can choose between back in the days and now, I low-key want to say I low-key am a fan of how the streams are right now. Because I feel like the past streams that we had before, we were still figuring out a certain niche or a certain rhythm of things. I think we've been streaming for such a long period of time that we are understanding what we like and what we don't like, and how the community is now. We legit started from nothing to now having a really strong community. Like, we seen it yesterday. So I'm extremely happy how things are looking like now than it was back then. Because back then was awesome and everything, but we were still figuring things out. I think time and age does play a factor to doing this thing too. Because I feel like I'm really enjoying the streams now more than ever. Legit. And that's because of you guys, though. Shout out to you guys on making the streams popping and just making them exciting as they are each and every single time. Alex, what's up? You're the first content creator I've been following, and you're the only content creator that is dope. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. That's like sincerely like amazing compliments that I feel like gets me motivated to keep on doing this. Legit. And I'm in no rush in calling it quits. I'm here enjoying my good time. This is what I call like a legitimate, like, it doesn't even, I don't even consider it work. As much as it is work, it's not work to me because of how fun it is. It doesn't seem like it's work. It's amazing. Where's Shelly? Shelly's, we're in the second floor. Shelly's downstairs. Shelly is downstairs right now currently. Also, I want to say shout out to the Mark G for the $5. Don't know. He says, so is this the only SB4 drop? I don't have Insta. LOL, this sucks. It might be. I'm not saying that it is, but it might be. It might be. Yeah, because I just don't see anything else happening after that one. Morning, fam. Hope you all have a great day. Shout out to Jeremy Waller up in the chat. Another OG. Blood Up Panta says shout out to me for making the stream poppin'. Shout out to Panta, man. You guys literally make it poppin'. You guys got to literally understand, without any of you guys, there would not be anything of this. What's the next shoe, bro? That's a great question, man. I low-key looking forward to the Kim Kardashian Air Max 95s, if I'm being honest. Those pink foams. BG, how come I don't see Shelly today? Shelly's upstairs, she's sleeping, and on top, or downstairs, she's sleeping, and on top of that, it's not a live cop today. Shelly comes out when the live cop happens. Yesterday, I was not in the I was not in the school for me to grab Shelly. I left Shelly in the school because I thought I was gonna be in the school for the stream, but everything played out very nicely, man. Blood Up Panta, we appreciate you, man. Hector, what's up? Did you guys see Japan dropped unions last night? Did they really? How? Armando says, hey, yo, what's good, B Jizzle? What's going on, Armando? How you feeling, man? Any W's from yesterday? Let me know. Anybody going for New Balance loafers now? Wait, hold up. I was about to say, it's at 10 o'clock already? It's 9:41 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, folks. It's going by pretty fast this morning, if I say so myself. I got to make some packages. I got to deliver some packages actually today. And I forgot one of them. So I have to literally rush back home and then come right back to the school during my break to just drop them off and stuff. They did have a direct link that you didn't need Instagram, says Sosa. Exactly. There were certain things that we probably didn't see, but at the end of the day, a lot of folks definitely did take a W. Hector, what's up? Sneakers app last night at BG Kicks, not bad. Not bad at all. But speaking more about the Cause X Jordan, all right? If we were to see Cause X Jordan brand go down for this year, who here's eager for that? Are you guys interested in any of their product if they were to drop anything with Cause X Jordan brand? Once again, Jordan 4 Cause, one of the more sought after for 4s that I've seen. Very limited, very difficult to get your hands on. We haven't seen a drop like this since 2017. If they do anything like this for the year 2025, honestly speaking, this might be one of the better years that we've ever come across for sneakers. For sneakers in general. Because it's hitting the mark with collaborations, it's hitting the mark with OGs, and there's just a ton of versatile anybody across, not just Jordan brand, but just Nike, New Balance, Saucony. It's gonna be it's already looking like one of the best years I've ever witnessed for sneaker hopping or for just sneakers in general. It's looking really good, guys. Looking good. I don't think 2025 is given its flowers yet, but if this ends up happening, this is probably gonna be one of the better drops for this year. We have Off-Whites dropping this year, for crying out loud. You guys are telling me that's nothing like to think about. We got Off-White SB4s. Cause potentially. Supreme. Like, look at these collaborations. Look at what we've seen outside of that. It's looking really good. The most legendary thing you did was going across the street of your place to see if they had kicks, says Greenwood. The most legendary thing you did was going across the street of your place to see if they had kicks. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, guys. Running down to Snipes and what was it? It's Snipes and thank you so much, Jimmy Jazz. Was a waste of time just because they'd be backdooring it, but hey, it is what it is. We try up in there. Once again, shout out to Master Daytona for the 20-month re-up. He says, freshest OG from Rikers. BG got that 1970s mullet, man. Leave my mullet alone, dude. Leave my mullet alone. But welcome back from Rikers, dude. Hopefully you've been amazing. Okay, and by Rikers, we don't literally mean Rikers Island, the prison, the institution. We're talking about Rikers Island here within the stream. So in case you guys don't know, if you guys start acting crazy in the chat, you guys will get sniped. You guys do know that we have certain moderators up in here that are always looking to see if everything is crystal clear, clean, nobody's being attacked. Daytona does have a putty mouth up in there that I feel like sometimes he deserves to get timed out. But as much as we time him out, he always comes back. He gets sent to Rikers and BG streams, and then he comes right back like nothing ever happened, which I'm happy that he doesn't take things personal, because the majority of the time people do take it personal when they get sniped. But if you guys are saying crazy stuff, just know our snipers are there. Our snipers are there, man, including myself. Junito, what's up? Good morning, BG. Yesterday was a crazy day with those SBs. I was trying to link on my accounts with Android iPhones or with Android phones, and for any reason it doesn't work on none of them. So I sent the link to my wife's iPhone and I got the W. Happy to hear that. I was just mentioning that to everybody that I'm not so sure how Android devices were doing with the scratch offs. Like, I really don't, because I heard that you guys were having a tough time on that. Eduardo says, I quit my job 8 years ago. New dental job now. Second day today. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go, man. Shout out to everybody that's trying something new, taking a big risk. Taking a big risk is it's a big deal, guys. So shout out to you guys, those that are taking the big risk, man, because nobody's going to do it but yourself. So keep on going at it strong. Hopefully you guys enjoy the new job, baby. Didn't work on Android yesterday. Aw, snap. So maybe you guys should invest into like an iPhone device or an iOS device at least. It doesn't have to be like the iPhone 15 or 16 or whatever it is. It could be like an iPhone 10. iPhone 10s right now go for like probably like $80 pre-owned. Get them on eBay, pre-owned or something, and then just have a burner iPhone just to use like the live cops, just for the scratch offs or whatever it is that they might have difficulties with Android devices. Should I get the SB Navy 4s for $278? That's all up to you guys. If it's under $300, not too bad. I wouldn't say that's not a bad price tag to look at. George says, yeah, get them. Do it before they go up in price, Ari. Oh, snap. Ari, was that you asking that question? Or was that somebody else? Oh, no, that was Sam. Shout out to Sam.
I'm doing it right now.
Oh, she's paying for it right now. Yo, guys, what are you guys doing making Ari pay those shoes right now? I'm not going to lie, Ari. How much are they?
306.
306 after tax and fees? Where are you buying them at?
Goat.
You're buying them on Goat? Okay. Yeah, she's doing it right now. I see the CC and all that. That's actually not bad. What size are you?
6.
She's a size 6. Honestly speaking, that's not bad, though. That's not bad. Everybody's saying steal, bro. You guys think they're going to go up or down? You guys think they're going to go up? Do you guys feel like SB4s are going to go up or down after people get their pairs in? We might have to drop you guys a video on that later on, too, for predictions. Y'all hear that clickety-clackety? That's her right there. Navy's right here. That is her right there. 4.5, 245, 249, 255, 6, 267. Y'all think that they're going to go up or down after people get their pairs in? My Android worked flawless this time. Quickest dub. You guys may want to let us know what Android device you guys owns then. Because like maybe some folks have to upgrade or get a different device. Maybe it's not just the Android devices, but yeah. I was actually able to copy the link from the BG pin link yesterday in chat. Right when I clicked on the link from the story, it opened browser first. From the browser, I was able to share the link. Oh, that's perfect. That's beautiful. Also, just to give you guys a heads up, wait, just in case, do you have a confirmation order or anything of that sort? Okay, we're good.
It just says thank you for your order.
Okay, here you guys go. Look. There you guys go. Check in with that. Right there. She just copped her pair right there. WRE in the chat. She just fully committed to the SB4s in that size 6, if I'm not mistaken, right? Mm-hmm. There you go. Chad says, hope they go up. Frankie says, up once everybody gets their pair and put them on feet. I'm not going to lie, though. Over time, I do see them going a tiny bit up because for it to be right around retail, remember, retail was $255. Ari copped her pair at $267. That's only maybe like $25 to $30 depending on, depending on, well, after tax and fees, yeah, it does bring them up. But what I'm trying to say is that they're so close to retail that it's kind of hard not for them to go up. Kind of hard for them not to go up. And I don't see them going under retail or at retail either. If they do end up being at retail, I would be extremely surprised. Because how is it that an SB4 could hit almost retail, but an I was about to say an Ama Minier, but an Air Jordan 5 metallic Reimagine is hitting up to $400 right now. Make that make sense. And these restock frequently. Not just online, but in stores, right? So just make it make sense. I really wouldn't understand that if these were to hit retail or right around retail. It just, I'm not so sure. Aria Baller. Ari be, you know what I'm saying? She be working, y'all. She be working. She's a hard worker. She's one of the harder working women that I've known, honestly speaking. Or just not even woman, but like person in general. Yeah, she's a workaholic. She works. Brian, what's up? Tom's, what's up? Troy, what's up? I think I felt like I seen Angel's comment, but I'm trying to read it. I'm trying to see if I can find Angel's. Chad, what's up? Junito, what's up? Alexis, what's up? Justin, what's up? I actually was able to copy the link. Justin, thank you so much for that. Angel says, always move forward and better in life. Don't dwindle in the past. Yeah, 1,000%. Don't dwindle in the past. I said dwindle. Yeah. I think they're going to sit around the prices they're at right now, but eventually they're going to go up. I agree. I think they're settling in, and then they're most likely going to move up. Whether if it's a year or not, we'll see. We shall see. I remember Pine Green ended up moving forward within like 6 to 7 months. They were already up 500 to 400. So it's kind of crazy how quick time flies and how quick a shoe goes from being retail to like $600 real quick. So we'll see how it goes. I don't think it's going to be as expensive as the Pine Green, but I definitely feel like it's going to be above 300 eventually, depending on the sizing. Of course, bigger sizes are already up there, but smaller sizes too. Also, I wanted to say, if you guys were here yesterday, I think some folks were telling me that they unsubscribed and stuff because the link was not, posted or something. But I just want to just to go ahead and pay some mind to it. Hold that thought real quick. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys that I actually pinned the message or pinned the link. Ari, can you tone that down just a tiny bit?
Sorry.
No problem. Here you guys go. It's not that it was loud, but it's like when I hear myself and I'm talking, I'm like, it's so weird. It's so weird to hear yourself and also have something in your brain, because now I can't tell if I'm talking or if it's that talking like at the same time. It's so weird. Anyways, this was the link that was provided from Eric Constant's story. Well, actually, technically speaking, this is the link that took you guys to the Eric Constant story, which was this right here. So I'm not so sure why people were not able to see it when I had it pinned up throughout the whole entire time since the link went out. But I also did drop it for you guys multiple times here. So just giving you guys a heads up. I was not gatekeeping or anything, but I was making sure that you guys were having it as much as I could possibly do. But yeah, I dropped it several times, and I also had it pinned up. And if you guys would have clicked on it, this story is unavailable. And la-di-da-di-da. See what Eric Constant has shared in the last 24 hours after you follow them on Instagram, right? So that's what it looked like. That's what happened, and that's all I could really do for you guys, really. But I did post up the link. I did pin it up. For next time, what I'll do is I'll actually leave it in the description as well too, so that way people can see it in the description, and also on the chat, because sometimes the chat doesn't pop up for some folks, and I understand that. So, but for next time, I'll make sure to do it description and also the chat, so that way people can see both and not complain that they didn't see a pin link or something like that. So yeah. Just tune in. Here you say metallic fives. No, we were just talking about like resale predictions and comparing and contrasting something that's a collaboration like an SB4 and a Air Jordan 5 metallic. Literally. Don't worry, BG, you did great. Yeah, but I'm trying. You can't be perfect, but I'm trying to. I'm trying to make sure that nobody's perfect, but I try my best to be perfect within certain things like that, because I'm not trying to make anybody feel like I'm gatekeeping or feel like I didn't give them the chance to, because that's what I try all the time. I try giving you guys the clarity. I try giving you guys the chance, but I try my best. Not to like gatekeep anything or have at it for you guys. I hit with the Samsung, had to follow Eric Constant on IG, just had to refresh IG and went through. Good looks, BG. Mad love for the community. Truly appreciate you, Young King. Appreciate you, JP. Speaking of which, JP, he's one of the contestants for the White Cement 4 raffle that we have for the family. We should be spinning that wheel up very soon. All 18 contestants are in, and you guys should be seeing the raffle be spun probably, or the wheel be spun probably by, let me just make a date for you guys real quick. JP was probably one of the first, or he was the first person to come into to slots. It's the 16th today, so let's try to see if we can do it by, what's an important drop next week? Can we check on Snkrs app? What's an important drop for this week or next week, perhaps? Saturday, April 26th. Saturday, April 26th. Tomorrow we got GT cuts. Friday, we might have to spin it on the 26th. We might have to spin it on the 26th. We'll make it on the 26th or earlier. How about that? The 26th, it's Bread 11s. The 26th, we'll spin the wheel for the Jordan 4 White Cements for you guys on the 26th, which is Bread 11s. Bread 11 live cop. Is that cool for everybody? Or maybe even earlier. You guys don't have to be here to claim it, but it's just best to have you guys here so you guys can watch, You guys can watch and have a good time watching, and hopefully you guys hit on live. By the way, if you guys did not know the contestants that are joining up, let me go ahead and read that to you guys, because it seems like we got a couple of returning, and we got a couple of new family members that are up in there as well too. So we have JP, which is Gene Paul. We just seen him in the chat. Pudge. We got a returning K Kardashian, a.k.a. George. We got Ernesto returning. I Hit Retail is new. Jose returning, if I'm not mistaken. Jose Silvello returning. L-Man, if I'm not mistaken, he might be new for today, for this one. All members should be OGs except for a couple, so that's really good. Jamila is going to be joining up for the first time. Oscar Soto is joining. Argenis Acosta is joining. Peen Bean, reoccurring. Low from the Go, joining. Jones Point, reoccurring. Mitchell Finesse is another one. Kiwi joining up as well too. Gemini rejoining up. Dougie Fresh, aka Soul Savior, is joining up too. Those are 18 contestants right there that are joining up for the White Cement 4 raffle, which is awesome. So we only have 18. Hi Lena, how's it going? Do you want to say hi to the chat, or do you just want to? You can say hi. You got to come here. How are they going to see you, Queen? How you going to see it? Lena's over here like this. Like, how is she? I don't understand. The camera's not there. You want to take over real quick? Let me know. We got 3 minutes. You got 3.
I can't
How are you going to see?
How do I see?
You got to come. You got to come. You got to be right here. Look.
Hi, guys.
Let me see right here. Blood Upon says, I'll join. It's done now for today. These are bread 11s. Bread 11s. These are dropping the 26. How do you feel about these? Are these nice?
No.
No, she thinks that these are not good. Are these a W copper drop, family?
No, I actually like them in this angle.
And this angle right here, it was the other angle. This is a really good shoe.
The last picture.
The last picture, this one right here, you didn't like it like that? Well, with pants, these are probably going to be fire. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. Let me know in the chat. Are Aero Jordan 11s a copper or drop? So are these a copper or drop?
Depends on how you style them.
So copper drop. I don't know.
Drop.
So it's a drop. So she says it's a drop. Anybody else? If you got to do something, you can do it for sure. I don't want to keep, because I know you're going to start pretty soon, or we're going to start pretty soon. So just in case, but you can definitely hang out. Joe Smith says cop. Hotel says drop. Yes, a cop. Sam says cop. Blood Aponta says drop. Sway Bruh says bread 11 loaves are fire. Funk Mom says cop. Drop for me, says Ernesto. Alexis says cop. Shoe Messiah says cop. George says cop. Renee says, I didn't hear my name. Run me my money back, says Renee. Wait, hold up. Renee, you didn't even enter up. Renee never entered up. I didn't see anything, Queen.
You have good eyesight.
Thank you so much. I try. Queen, if you did enter up, then I do have to return it. But I didn't. I never got to see it. You never confirmed to me either. I always got the confirmation from everybody. You gotta let me know. You can't play around, Renee. This is not the time to play around. I don't play with people's money. You know this. Can't play around right now. Gotta be dead ass.
I see the drop.
Yes, I did. I sent you the money. Okay, Renee. So then that means I have to resend it back to you because all the raffle entries are done. You gotta send me the screenshot. Or, yeah, no, I can't do that. I can't take anybody else's spot. I'm sorry. You gotta send me the screenshot of when, and then if anything, if you want me to enter you guys up for the next one, I can, or I'll just return it for you guys. Because I do have, shout out to Lena. We do have the other unboxing that should be taking place as early as this weekend or next week. So if you do want to enter up for the next shoe, Renee, we can use that for the next shoe to come. But it's up to you though. If not, then I'll just return it. You just got to send me the screenshot. For next time, Renee, send me the screenshot or else I won't be knowing because you guys, every single person has to send me the confirmation so I can check because I never saw it. Cynthia, what's up? Gotta have kicks, what's up? Sosa, what's up? Christian, what's up? Yep. Just in case. Sorry, Christian. Just in case. We don't want that. What did you send me the message for them, says Renee. We'll talk about that after the stream, though. But I think it was... Let me see. Let me see which day, Renee. Just in case. Now everybody's asking whether or not they can join. It's okay, guys. For next time, we're going to have another raffle coming up by probably next week or so. So just stay tuned. Let me double check to see Antonia real quick. Renee, I got you right here. It was Sunday. It was Sunday, so that means it would have been the 12th. The 12th, Renee. And you did say Zell again, or I wasn't sure if you said Zell again or you were questioning. I think you said Zell again, exclamation point 35, question mark. And then I was like, yes, but you never gave me the confirmation or not because everybody was also sending it in. So you just got to let me know and confirm it with me so that way I can double check because you never gave me the clarity that you sent it. So I was like legit going through everybody else as well too. So yeah, just let me know. Glob, what's up, man? Peace, y'all. BG don't read my comments anyway. Much love, though, and thanks again, Phelan, for the assist on the W. I appreciate you, Glob. And what are you talking about, Glob? Yesterday, you took a W. I gave you the shout-out. Trust. Christian, what's up? What up, homie? How you feeling, Christian? I'm not a low person. I'm passing, says the great debater. Anybody else? It is 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. The 12th or the 13th? Sorry, the 13th, guys. Sorry about that. Sunday was the 13th. 12th was the was fight night. It was Saturday. It was UFC. Toms, what's up, man? Them 99 raffles is crazy. I mean, honestly speaking, guys, we'll probably never do a 99 raffle, but trust, for that Travis Scott raffle, it's about to get intense. It's about to get intense. It's got to get intense for that Travis. That Travis raffle is going to be intense. Trust. Mark my words, we will have an unreleased pair of Travises, and we will be raffling them off to the family. I thought me asking the amount was confirmation. I did send you the 35. I sent it a screenshot, says Renee. Okay, Renee. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to refund you the money then because I can't take anybody else out of the wheel. It would be very unfair. Unless somebody wants to, like, get their wheel, the wheel off, but. Yeah, I got it now. Yeah, okay. So then let me just refund you the money then, just in case, because I can't take anybody off. I'm sorry. For next time, just confirm to me. Just confirm to me. Make sure, because I did not see it. I did not see it. So just for next time. But I'm going to go ahead and send it right back, okay, Queen? Hold on, I got you. I got you, Queen. Face ID. Let me go ahead and got you right here. Okay, and then we do Renee. Number ends in 22. 00. 2200. Renee says, that's cool. I'll take the refund. I got the SB4s. Let me know, just in case, before I send it. BG, did you see the Reacts Rejuvenates in the Green Strike colorway or restock on the 19th? No, I didn't. But if they are, we're definitely going to be seeing that for sure. That's it? Okay, Queen. I got you right here. Let me see. Bop. Review. Send. Renee. I got you right here. Send it now. There you go. Okay. It says that it's sent. Received your money. 35. Yep. That's it. Let me know if you received it. BG question. Full Locker, BG question. Full Locker, how long is the shipping taking when you submit the raffle with shipping to me? I'm not so sure. I'm really not so sure. I'm not familiar with how long Foot Locker ships out because I usually never do Foot Locker. I always have bad luck with Foot Locker. Always. Always had bad luck with Foot Locker. Lewis, what's up? BG, how exactly do I join a future raffle if I wanted to try? You guys definitely would have to be a BG member for sure because I do do it for the members only. And if anybody does want to join up for any future raffles, I would highly recommend it because I will prioritize somebody that's an OG. Renee, anybody like George, Jones Point. The future raffles that are going to be extremely big. We're talking about like any Travis Scott level raffle. You guys will have to be an OG because I want to implement that for just supporting for that long period of time because I'm going to have a pair of Travis Scott's fragments and I'm going to let them go before they even release or the day of release. So I'm going to make sure that I'm going to prioritize to those that have been supporting all year round. All right. So make sure you guys join the family if you guys can because that Travis Scott raffle will be for OGs. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. If you guys been supporting your boy BG, I'm going to do the raffle for you guys for OGs. So make sure you guys join up now so you guys can get the badges going. And then if I see you guys that have been a badge holder for longer than 12 months, then you guys should be good. I'll see you upstairs. Matter of fact, Lena said bye to you guys, by the way. I got to also get going too, family, because it is 10:05. Time flies when you're having fun. But what I will do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to work with the kiddos for a bit. If there's any surprises for this week, I will jump on as usual. You guys know we never miss out on anything shock dropping and whatnot. So I'll make sure to jump on. But if you guys are staying tuned for a video, make sure you guys tap in later on today because I should drop you guys some good old good old love and support on that video. Trust and believe that. Guys, friends and family, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Shout out to Calvin. Shout out to Kiwi, Lewis, Sway Bruh, Chris, Renee, Roberto. I really do appreciate you guys. And yeah, I love you guys so much. I'm going to call it a stream right now. I'm going to go ahead and start up my shift with the kiddos. And I'll see you guys on the next one, man. I love you guys so much. I appreciate you guys. I go by the name of BG Kicks, and I'm out. Renee, please confirm if you did receive the money, because it shows that I received it, but I just want to get the clarity out so just people think I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Just in case. But I love you guys so much. I appreciate you guys. I'm signing out. Thank you guys for everything. I love you guys. Andrew, what's up? Love you, man. Carlos, what's up? Love you guys. El Senor, I love you guys. I'm out. Enjoy the outro, baby. Enjoy the darkness. Enjoy the darkness, because that outro has, like, legit no music. But I love you guys. I'm out. Peace. Love you guys. Are you still here? If you're still here, make sure you guys subscribe and hit that bell icon. It's gonna help you guys out a lot, man. Support BG and his friends and family, and you guys will be okay. Talk to you guys soon.